Hello, Cyclone Nation. Chris Williams here at Mr. B Clothing, as we do each and every week. Talk a little Cyclones. This man is Tim Sitzmann. We're down here at Clive, Iowa. Tim, we're not quite to Christmas season yet, but I walk in here. You got some wreaths. You got some trees. Comes early and earlier every year, and everybody's ready.
You came in the front door, you saw all those wreaths.
Just gorgeous. Looks really nice.
It is the season, and everybody says, why do you do it so early? If you walk through the malls, they're already set, and we have 3 stores in the Des Moines area, but ours in the back room in Mr. B's. We're happen to be in Mr. B's, what I call our package room, our suit room, and even though we do so much sportswear, sweaters and coats and that kind of thing this time of the season, but the holidays are upon us. And you might need a nice new dark suit to go to a party or maybe a tuxedo.
Yeah.
So this is an appropriate place to be at holiday time. It's time to dress up and be your best and enjoy the season. And this is a fun part of retail. I mean, I think everybody in business out there, all you fanatics that are in business, you have your Christmas. This is our Christmas, our real Christmas, and we're busy, and it's a fun time. It's good to have you here.
Well, I love coming to Mr. B during the season. 1995 Northwest 86th Street in Clive. Of course, Tim, the Cyclones, I didn't think they actually played that badly against Oklahoma last week. I saw Steel Jance make better decisions with the football. I saw a running game that kind of showed some signs of life. I was actually fairly encouraged with it. I didn't expect Iowa State to win the game in the first place, but now you got to go to Texas. I think it's a scary game in the sense that Texas is 7-2. They're not in shambles, I think is accurate to say, like they were 3 weeks ago after getting pounded by Oklahoma.
Absolutely.
To me, this is a team of a bunch of really talented guys who had new coaches, and all of a sudden they're kind of playing as a football team now, and it's scary to me what they can do over the last 3 weeks of the season.
Well, Chris, your experience, it tells you probably more than me, but you got to catch a team at the right time. As you go through the season, sometimes everything just lines up right for you to have that breakout season, and Iowa State's had some really big victories as we look back, and I think I don't know if we're on the same page or not, but in talking about it, I think we're running into a little bit of a buzzsaw. I think Texas is on fire.
Yeah,
they're young, but now full of the opportunity. The talent is coming out of those young players.
They're actually playing hard.
They're playing hard, and I said to you off camera earlier, they got 10-2 written on the wall in their locker room, and I think that's achievable for that Texas team. And I think their coach wants to be there a few more years, and I think Mac Brown's saying, hey, let's show the world what we're about, and they want a nice bowl game, and I think it's going to be a tough game. I agree with you on the one point. I think the decision was made to go Steel Jance a couple of games ago. It's showing in his ability to make good decisions. The Cyclones are not going to just bend over and give them this victory. It's going to be a hard-fought victory, but I think Texas is going to win it by about 7.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of, we're in the same ballpark. Then the one thing. I don't want to be completely negative, Nancy, because then I look at the next 2 weeks. I see 2 very winnable football games for Iowa State. I actually, if gun to my head right now, Tim, I got the Cyclones winning 7 this year. At this point in the season, I really do.
Well, you know what? I don't know if you remember way back. I had them 7-5, and I think I was hoping for that from last week. Maybe that upset. I'd called that upset on Oklahoma, but we ran into a very good offensive team.
Yes, they were much better than their record indicated.
My goodness, I think they're having some difficulties getting their game on stride. But when their game is on stride, they're a fine football team, and we found that out last week. But I think 7-5 is there. I think a great bowl game is in the future of the Cyclones, and we're going to have a good end of the season here, and it's going to be fun, and we'll look forward to the basketball season and have another fun season.
Well, you and I could not agree more
as
far as this podcast goes today, because I think we are on the exact same page. Tim, hours-wise, the holiday season, what's going on here at Mr. B?
Our hours really don't change, but we give you generous hours throughout the year. We're 10 to 7 Monday through Thursday. We're 10 to 6 on Friday. We're 9 to 5 on Saturday, and we're open Sundays from noon to 4. So 7 days a week you could shop with us at 1995 Northwest 86th Street in Clive. Beautiful Clive, Iowa. Easy to get in. We've got great parking. We wrap your gifts for you. We have about 6-8 guys on the floor, and we have 2 or 3 women during the holiday season. Plenty of service, and we have wonderful goods, and we're full, Chris. You walk through the store, you can hardly get through. We're ready for you.
Outstanding. Well, he's Tim Sitzmann. We'll be back next week, hopefully to talk about an Iowa State win.
Yeah, I hope we're both wrong.
I hope they prove us all wrong. And
wouldn't that be fun?
We'll just eat some crow next week.
We'll have a crow next week, but I think we're running into a buzzsaw. But let's find out if we can't do it. I love that.
That sounds good. Remember holiday shopping right here, Mr. B. Go down to Bedowers too. I enjoy Bedowers down there in Ingersoll.
2801 Ingersoll.
Good group of guys down there. They're a fun group when you go in.
They are fun, and those who are a little trimmer, a little more fashion-oriented, and understand brands, they have some great ones.
Yeah,
they really do.
Absolutely. He's Tim Sitzmann. I'm Chris Williams. So long, everybody.